Hey everyone, Captain Amazing here, and today we're going to talk about a Lightspeed bundle, so let's jump into it. So this Lightspeed bundle has been data mined. Uh, this is a Captain, Han Solo, Cholo, and Wampa. So do I think this is going to be a worthwhile Lightspeed bundle? You may notice I didn't even talk about Imperial Probe Droid. I don't care about Imperial Probe Droid. If you need it for platoons, then yeah, buy the bundle. You can platoon it. But like personally, I don't care about Imperial Probe Droid at all, not one bit. Does it have a place in the game? Kind of. You can use it with Afra. I don't have Afra. I don't plan on farming Afra. If you want Afra or you want Imperial Probe Droid for Afra, then hey, absolutely, that's a great benefit. But this benefit of this bundle is going to be Wampa, Cholo, and Rolo. So Rolo isn't that big of a deal. So if you look at the requirements for Rolo, it's pretty cheap. Like it's a Cantina farm. It's not a big deal. And this is pretty much like a not an official Jedi Knight Luke bundle, but a soft one. I think they can't do a straight Jedi Knight Luke bundle just because there's so many characters here. There's C-3PO, there's Chewbacca, Lando, Rolo, Darth Vader. So and also like ships and everything. So there's a lot for this bundle, but this is pretty much a soft Jedi Knight Luke bundle. You're gonna get Wampa. Wampa is worth it. Wampa's good. To farm Wampa, you have to farm him with either Get 1 or Mark 2. So saving this Mark 2 or Get 1 is going to be great. So that's a great benefit for the pack. Same thing as Cholo. Cholo, you have to farm her either through Hoth with a light side Hoth, which no one does, or through Mark II, or I believe even Get 2. And I would say 100% you should never farm Cholo, or I'm sorry, Rolo with Get 2. You farm her with Mark II currency, but I would say this bundle, it's a very good benefit to get that. These characters are very old. What that means is they are not going to have any Kyrotech required to relic them except for their finisher piece. So the finisher piece does have 100 Kyrotech. So if you look at it, if you don't have any of these characters, it's 400 Kyrotech. From those 400 Kyrotech, 300 Kyrotech does matter. I'm not going to factor in Imperial Probe Droid at all in the price because I don't care. I don't think it's relevant. It's not going to help you with anything. It's just going to rock your bench and be some extra GP. So when I look at this bundle, I like to factor in the Kyrotech as $5. So $5 for 50 Kyrotech. So if you have if you need all three of them, then that's $30 worth of Kyrotech. If you buy the $5 pack for 50 Kyrotech every week, then it's roughly $30 worth of Kyrotech. Overall, not bad. So if this is a $50 bundle, I don't know what relics it's going to give you. Maybe relic 3, maybe relic 5. I think it's pretty negligible, but I would say the $20 is worth it for the Mark II currency that you would get for Wampa and Rolo, and then the saved signal data that you would get for farming Cholo. But this is a super easy farm to get. You just farm it with Cantina battles, so that's absolutely no problem whatsoever. So overall, good. It's a good pack. I think it's great for new players for catching up. It's a soft Jedi Knight Luke pack. Just know if you are going for Jedi Knight Luke, there are some requirements that you're going to have to farm. So you're going to have to farm C-3PO, you're going to have to farm Chewbacca. So that means a team of Ewoks and a team of bounty hunters if you haven't already. You're also going to have to farm CLS, and CLS has his own requirements for his Jedi for his journey that you're going to have to farm. It's not that hard of a farm. It's very, very early game friendly. You are going to have to farm Lando. You're going to have to farm a capital ship to 7 stars and some specific units. So any capital ship Han's Millennium Falcon, and Wedge's Antilles X-Wing. The Han's Millennium Falcon means you have to farm, I believe it's 4 bounty hunter ships at 7 stars. So there are requirements for Jedi Knight Luke. Other than this, you're also going to have to farm Hoda. And Hoda is a same thing, either get 1 or Mark 2. But what this does is it does make it a lot quicker of a farm. So if you're thinking about farming Jabba, JML, Jedi Knight Luke, then and you don't have any of these 3 characters, excellent bundle. If you just want Wampa, probably an excellent bundle, because sooner or later you're going to use Cholo, and sooner or later you're going to use Rolo. So it's also a good bundle. We don't know how high of relics they are, so I can't factor in the price of that. But I will say, to me, it's pretty negligible. It's pretty nice to save on bronzium wiring and everything for that. But that's not the true benefit. The true benefit is going to be the ease of farming this. Same thing with the cam bundle, where the cam bundle was the ease of farming them. While this isn't as hard as cam, like nowhere near, this is a much faster bundle. What it does is it does save you tons of the relic materials for those Mark II that you can put towards relicing characters faster rather than farming Wampa and Rolo. So that's good. And then the signal data for Cholo. And Cholo, the signal data is kind of a wash. It's a Cantina farm. It is 16. So right here you can't see it, but if you wanted to do this, it would cost 16 per sim. So, but it is accelerated, so it's still relatively quick. It's just not as quick as like a 10 or something, or an 8 Cantina node farm. But it still saves you time. It saves you time. It saves you resources for whatever price they're going to give it to us. Maybe $50, maybe 20, who knows. I will say this: if it's a $20 bundle and you have Wampa already, then it's worth it for a pack, because it'll cost $20 worth of Kyrotech alone for Cholo and Rolo, and then all the extra material, bronzium wiring, CCBs, signal data, med packs, Nubian scanners, all those stuff are just free. So I would say that is worth it. If it's $50 and you don't have Wampa, I wouldn't buy that personally, just because it's only 200 Kyrotech. It's not a super great deal. If you need all 3, Wampa, Rolo, Cholo, and you have it's $50, I would say, yeah, I would probably still buy that, just because it's a good deal. It accelerates those farms, which they're still pretty hard. It'll still take you a long time to farm, and overall I think it would be a good deal. $20 for Rolo and Cholo, yes. $50 for Rolo and Cholo, probably. For me, no, I probably wouldn't buy that, but that's up to you. And then if it's Imperial Probe Droid, who cares? I will say this: so soft bundle for Jedi Knight Luke. Once you get this bundle, I would say once you finish your farm or whatever you're doing, Jedi Knight Luke would be a wonderful farm. What it does is it comes pretty much with a CLS team, because you have C-3PO, Chewbacca, and C-3PO. You're going to have Han Solo, which is also a good farm. So overall, really good farm for Jedi Knight Luke. It accelerates the slow part, which is the Mark II. You will have to farm Hoda, but that's fine. Once you finish Jedi Knight Luke, you should pivot into Jabba or JML 100%. So Jabba is going to give you Smuggler's Run 2, excellent offensive GL, defensive GL. He's going to have a note in ROTE, and that Smuggler's Run 2, I really can't emphasize enough that it's an excellent journey. And same thing for JML, excellent offensive GL, not that great on defense. You do have to relic 9 him for him to really perform the way you want, but if you do take him to relic 9, he's going to work excellent for you. He still works pretty fine at relic 7 though, and even at relic 7 you can use him for his main purpose, which is cheesing nodes in conquest and feats, because he can get kills with light side characters by using his ultimate ability, not his ultimate, but his special, to have them assist, and they deal damage based off his protection, and they can get kills. So it's an excellent cheesing factor for getting kills or just having characters survive in conquest. So excellent characters. And Jedi Knight Luke is the hardest part about farming these two characters. So I would if you're pretty equal to both, I would say Jabba, then JML, but that's up to you. But we're kind of getting long-winded here. Overall, excellent bundle. If you have to look at the price, we still don't know it yet, but I'm excited for this for new players. Let me know in what you think of the comments, whether or not you're going to buy it or not. But personally, I'm not. It doesn't do anything for me. I have them already. An Imperial Probe Droid, I don't care unless it's a $5 bundle. I'm not going to buy it. So that's all I have to say about that. I'll see you next time. Take care.